pooper. Like for me personally, I'm just too competitive, bro. Like, and you know me by this point,
But I
I'm just too
totally get
competitive.
that side of it too, though. I totally
But
get
I'm
that.
not gonna
I
be a
see
party
both.
pooper though.
What?
Yeah. So no, I could do that, bro. That ain't nothing. But that's why that's my whole take on that thing on that though. I've been struggling with that all year. Like me and my homies always joke about it too. But then again, it's like I will do whatever it takes to win games. So you know
And
what
I
I'm
think
saying?
that's right. It starts, and I'm gonna take a little break because I've been on the league show all day, so I don't even wanna.
Oh, okay.
And I'm watching the fight right now, so I'm not even about to try to
Oh, okay,
at least after
gotcha.
the fight. But what I will say is this, right? The thing about it is, all right, perfect example. You know, we talk about relationships and stuff like that. The person that's getting the most of the relationship, they're gonna go as far as you let them go, right? So you being the leader, you being the authority, you have to establish some kind of order. So when
Mm,
you translate that over to 2K, 2K being the creator of the game, the developers being the ones that control the gameplay, right? All these ideas that they have and they give to the community, it just allows us to have all these different random ideas. If there was more structure in terms of certain modes, then we wouldn't be thinking all these idiotic things or all these ways we could win. It's just like at that rate, we can't get mad at people that use Zens because
yeah.
if we're all trying to get an advantage to win, the guy that's using the white releases is no different than the guy that's like, man, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a Zen because if he's gonna make shots without trying, why don't I just buy a Zen and then make all my shots? It's the same
Yeah.
logic. You get what I'm saying? So like that
Exactly.
whole dynamic the entire game because who's really playing based off of skill at that point? Only the guys that are
Yeah.
using high risk, and they're
Right.
high
Right.
risk, but they're getting penalized the most
And then you feel frauded. Yeah. You feel you're being, penalized for, you know.
for trying to play with skill. Makes no
Yeah.
sense, bro. That's what creates a bad game. That's why we have this constant cycle every year of 2K just being poor, 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 poor. Because this is the type like the kind of topic or discussion that happens. And it's just like we're so far. If we can't agree, if like the community as a whole can't agree on certain things, and the devs can't hammer that idea, we're already so far behind that it doesn't even make any sense to buy 2K anymore. Because it's like this is going to be the same debate every year. The YouTubers are going to have the same debate. The devs are going to do the same thing because they want to cater to the competitive players, but the casual player takes up so much of the sales. It's like, as a business, who do you listen to more, the competitive players or the casuals? So they
Yeah.
get stuck in this weird position where they just try to cater to both sides, and they're the worst at that because they end up making the worst game. Other games can do that. Call of Duty can do it fine. You know what I'm saying? They can do it, but 2K
Mm,
just they've never been good at that. So
yeah.
yeah, bro, it's that's why I just man like UFC, bro. It's not the best game because there's like little issues with the fighting in general, but guess what? When you go to land this punch, if someone counters you, you're gonna get hit. You're not just gonna be able to, get countered and not get hurt because this guy had a different setting for his punch and his punches are different. And now when he throw punches that misses, he still lands because he has on normal. And it's like, what is going
Yeah.
on? I'm just like,
Right.
only on 2K do shit get implemented
Yeah.
and people run around and use it as like ammo. It's like, what the
Right. And here's my thing. So seeing it from the other side as well, though. Here's my thing. You see all these videos with badge plug and shit like that, right? Where they're
right,
really
right.
going into the details and they're getting the numbers and the data behind this shit. And it's like, hey, so here's what this is saying. It's like every shot you take in the park, it's a different cue every
Right.
time. So you're over here thinking you're crazy, right? And you're shooting that ball the exact same way as you did last shot that you greened on. Yo, I just shot that exact same way.
Hmm.
Why did that miss? And I know you notice this too. When you shoot from the top of the key compared to like the elbow three
Hmm.
and the corner three, those are three different releases.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Every time I do shoots top of the key, he does that little animation where it's like a quick shot. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Yep. Yep.
Like, and it's so weird. Like it does it's like a jump shot animation kind of like it like turns your body a little bit too. Like it's a quick little, and it's like what the. He wouldn't have
Right.
shot like that in the corner. Like You know, you usually in the corners, your jump shots are the most crispy. Like, you know,
Yeah,
like
you're right. You're
you,
right. Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah, you feel me? That's where it feels good. The elbow in the corner, your jump shots feel crispy. Center of the key is totally different. Totally different.
Right.
And so my logic is why I use normal sometimes. It's like if you motherfuckers are gonna change my time in any way every time, you're telling me to my face it's impossible for me to shoot 10 greens. It's impossible. They're not gonna let me
Right.
shoot 10 green
Yep.
shots. So my logic is like, if you're gonna change my percentage anyway, which means you're gonna give me a slightly late, slightly early anyway, even if I know I timed this bitch the same, why not just put it on normal? Because you're gonna give me that white anyway. Put it on normal and take my chances of maybe falling. And when it does, I'm gonna say, nigga, I should have made that anyway. you know, you know,
And
you know
bro,
what I'm saying?
and the thing about it, bro, what you just did just now, you just perfectly explained that side of it, and your guy's side of that is not wrong, and that's when everybody starts colliding because what you just said is literally spot on. It shouldn't even be like that to where one shot is at the top of the key, one release, at the elbow, different release, in the corner you have the best
Yeah.
release. So you're 100% right. If someone's like, yo, bro, I'm not dealing with that, they're not wrong. But then that's when the game ends up dying in 2 days because now you
Because there's
have
no
the
skill
competitive.
gap.
There's no skill gap anymore. So all of a sudden you have my side where it's like, damn, like everybody on high risk, blah 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 blah. But then I know how the game is. So when I hear your side, I'm like, well, that is true. Like regardless of the fact, I could be on high risk, have the same release on all different sides of the court, same timing, and I'm gonna have to get used to a different timing for every shot.
Yeah.
So I can't blame the niggas that go on normal and say, but then the same breath, I can't blame them up by Zens because they're so tired of this trash release
They're
system.
tired.
Nothing
They're
makes
tired of
sense.
picking one side of the fence. They sick of,
Yeah,
you know.
they're just gonna hack. So now this is why 2K's. This is why it's where it's at right now because the side I explained, the side you explained, plus the hackers, it's like we're all right. We should never all be right. You know what I'm saying? Like someone has to
Like,
be wrong here, and the fact that we're all right, it's crazy. So the product sucks, man. Like I said, I have a hard time playing the game, bro. I really do. Like a lot of the time, it's not even pertaining to anybody particularly. It's just like because I've seen so much wrong with the game already at this point, I get so frustrated when I'm like just in the midst of it. Like, bro, what the is this? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, Park is one thing, but then to just come out of it, it's like the same shit's continuing, but just with different players, different cards. It just gets a lot more crazy in arcade, like.
Hmm.
But yeah, bro, I
Yeah.
don't know. We gotta do a podcast about 2K or
I was
something,
just
bro.
gonna say that. I was just
Like,
gonna say that, bro. Because I feel like we
oh
just
yeah,
cracked the code. Like that's exactly what it is, bro. That's
no facts,
exactly what it is.
facts.
Like
Literally,
I've been
like,
trying to find a way to say it for so long. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
we just did that. We just cracked the code. I
Nah,
finally
yeah,
got
bro.
it. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, dude. And it's like,
I've
man,
always thought that way, bro.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD gun, now he talking this shit.